Okay, now let us talk about the story coming off the BBC website again. And we like to reference where we get our stories from, because the thing you're not going to say is that we're spreading conspiracy theories. You're not going to say we're making stories up. No, this story is not for everyone, because you've got to use critical thinking skills, and you most definitely got to use your spiritual eyes. Not everyone is going to see what me and the team members saw. Right? If you blink, you'll miss it. Let's go. The title of the story: US returns ancient stone carvings to Thailand. Let's ask a question. Since when did these people ever return anything that they have stolen? Let's continue. 2 ancient sandstone carvings believed to have been stolen from Thailand and smuggled to the US during the Vietnam War are being repatriated. The carvings were original lintels support beams in temples dating back to the 10th century and feature the Hindu deities Indra and Yama. For decades, they have been on display in San Francisco's Asian Art Museum. They are due to go on display at the National Museum in the Thai capital, Bangkok. Now, let us use our critical thinking skills and let us use our spiritual eyes. Now, before they could return these sandstones, they've got to have a repatriation ceremony in Los Angeles. Believe that, right? Now, if you're going to return some basic sandstones, you just return them back to their owners. Put them in a crate nicely and return them. Now, with these sandstones, they've got to have a wreath laying ceremony. They've got to have dancing and prayers around these sandstones. Why? Why is it that they've got to show so much reverence in just handing over these sandstones? Why they didn't just give them to the owner just like that? They have to be saying prayers. They have to be dancing around them, right? And laying wreaths. People, you need to understand that we're in the midst of a spiritual war. You need to understand that things are about to get supernatural really fast in front of our very eyes. Right? And with all these signs in the skies, these conjunctions, super conjunctions, blood moon eclipse, understand what is taking place. Right? Now, these sandstones travel with their various spirits, their various entities, and they've got to do some form of a worship to them. They've got to appease the spirits. Right? Now, if you think that these entities don't have higher intelligence, if you don't think that they can talk, if you don't think that they don't understand what is happening, you have another thing coming, right? And that is why they had to appease them and they had to hand it over, right? These people don't hand over nothing that is allegedly stolen from another country, right? But these entities seem to be giving them hell, so they have no other choice but to hand it over. Use critical thinking. Use your spiritual eyes and connect the dots. Why is it that 2 sandstones, you've got to be saying prayers, you've got to be dancing, and you've got to be laying wreaths around them? Why? Right? Understand we're in a spiritual war. Let us pray and say glory be to the Most High.